Alright, hello, welcome back to a new video. Today we are day 36 of daily uploads, daily videos. We're the 12th of December 2025. Sadly, today I've been a bit sick. I've struggled to use a PC. I had very bad migraine. Also, my throat hurts. It's a bit difficult to speak, but I want to try to get a video out. I tried recording a daily mode earlier, way back in the morning, but I just wasn't able to focus. I had a very bad headache. Now we're quite late. We're 9 p.m. in the evening, and I want to keep the streak alive. So day 36, and let's try a normal play mode of TimeGuessr and see what we can do. See if we can get a round out of this. Yeah, just gonna not change anything here and just do a casual normal 5 game round here. Daily Reporter, Northwest Iowa Complete Home Daily. Spencer's the Paper Clay. Okay, so the Iowa thing, it's a state in North America. I'm not sure exactly. It's one of kind of out here, right? Yeah, here is Iowa. And Des Moines is, I think, the capital or one of the bigger cities. So I'd say let's go with Des Moines. Yeah, downtown Des Moines, yeah, newspaper type of, maybe a printing operation type thing. Let's go with downtown Des Moines. The year, judging the cars, the clothing, black and white. I'm gonna have to use World War II as like a breakpoint in time, and I'm not completely sure. Would it be before? I think it would be. Let's go with like 39, 38, Des Moines, Iowa. Oh, actually not a bad round. We were in Iowa, but not in Des Moines. We are in Spencer. I had never heard of this place, to be honest. They got an airport, Spencer Municipal Airport. A scene at Spencer, Iowa Main Street on a snowy winter day during the mid 30s. Interesting. The year was actually a good guess. It was a little bit random or wild, and I'm happy it worked out. Quite a good round. 9,000 out of 10,000 score. Okay, let's see. Whoa, whoa, what happened here? This has to be an earthquake, right? Earthquake damage? Yeah, sadly my Asian language knowledge is not good at all. So I'm gonna assume I associate, like when I think of heavy earthquakes in Asia, I associate it with Japan. Would it be a correct ID to have here? There's some info on here, but I cannot quite read it, to be honest. At the same time, I'm not sure. Are these symbols Japanese? Edison, is that a Japanese company? I'm gonna assume that it is. Honestly, I don't know enough about Asia to truly say. Yeah, let's go with Asia. Oh, this car got completely destroyed. It's kind of insane. Is this like a highway that completely fell over? That has to be a crazy earthquake, right? But yeah, like I said, I associate Japan with earthquakes. I'm not sure if it's a fair association, but it's something that is linked in my mind. Where could we be? I'll go with Tokyo. There's like a kind of big mountain stuff going on, and Fuji is here. Yeah, let's go with like Tokyo kinda, but like Yokohama maybe. I don't know, this way kinda. When would this have happened? I'm not sure, but looking at the cars, I'm getting 90s vibes at least. Maybe early 90s. I don't necessarily remember some kind of crazy earthquake story from Japan in the 90s, to be honest. But yeah, let's go for this. Let's see. 8.7. Okay, that's not bad either. I'm gonna quickly take a sip of water. It was in 95, so 3 years off again. The years is actually not going all too bad. Aftermath of a 7.0 magnitude Kobe earthquake. Is Kobe the name of the earthquake or is this other type of reference? I'm not sure. Yeah, I really don't know. 7.0 I think is quite heavy. I think very recently in Alaska or in the ocean or maybe even near Japan, one similar magnitude happened. But it was like far enough in the ocean, I think, or deep enough that it didn't cause too much of an issue. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm from an area where earthquakes are kind of non-existing, so I don't really know too much about them. Kobe, okay, yeah, it's named after the city apparently. It's called Kobe. Never heard of this place. Anyway, not a bad round, 8.7k. Let's keep it up. Okay, interesting. I wonder if we got this before because I kind of remember looking at this. Anyway, this is the Monte Carlo, Monaco. It's a famous tunnel. It's actually used in F1 this as a track. And sometimes there's a clip here of a side clause in F2. There's like a car here early in the tunnel struggling with a, I think, technical issue or whatever. And the other car is like, last second, he like has to dodge out of the way to avoid a horrible accident. It's quite a viral clip that goes around quite often. But yeah, let's see if we can find it. So Monaco is here between Italy and France, kinda. It's a mega small country. And we are at the Casino Hotel where F1 drives underneath. I'm gonna say it's this tunnel then. I think it's like about here-ish. Confirm, is there other tunnel here? Yeah, I think I'm fine going with this. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the tunnel. Okay, let's go with this. And the year, again, early 90s if I had to guess. Maybe late 80s. A bit hard to tell. Not much to go off on. Yeah, I'll go with mega late 80s, perhaps 89. Oh, again, a quite good round. 9,700 score this time. Outside the Monte Carlo Casino in Monaco. And 2 years off, so yeah, not bad at all. Obviously, if you watch F1, this is an extremely famous, recognizable area or spot. But yeah, really good round. Two more to go. Oh, what's going on here? What is the language here? Cannot really read it that well. Pot praporam Leninism. Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's some kind of protest. Lenin was on here. Or these the Russian leaders from the past, perhaps? I probably should be recognizing some of them. I guess this is Lenin, the Gorbachev. I'm not sure. I'm really not good with history, especially with names. But yeah, I'm gonna assume these are like Russian leaders from the history, perhaps. Something about socialism here. It's for sure some kind of protest type thing. I think it's gonna be Soviet Union type uprising or something along these lines. The language, wait, are there flags to be seen perhaps that hold a clue? I mean, there are some flags, but I don't necessarily see country flags in them. Wait, Chekhov. Wait, and the sea has like an icon thingy on them. Is this Czechia then? Or Hungary perhaps? Let's double check Czechia if they have the, yeah, they have the sea with a thingy on them. Let's say we're in Prague then. Let's go with Prague. Okay, downtown Prague, because I'm honestly not quite sure where we would be. And the year post World War II, maybe Cold War era. I mean, the people shown on here potentially hold a clue about the date. Oh, I'm not sure what date it would be. What would we go with? 50s or 60s, late 50s perhaps. To be honest, it's quite a big guess. I don't really know. Okay, actually not a bad round once again. 9.7k score. Labor Day in Czechoslovak Socialist Republic. So they were still fused with Slovakia back then. I'm not sure when their split happened, like Czechoslovakia. It's probably something that I should know. Is it something that happened with the fall of the Berlin Wall that they split up as a country? Or was this already something that happened way earlier? Honestly, I don't quite know to be honest. But yeah, not a bad round. 2 years off is quite good. Things are going quite good so far. And I'm happy to at least get some kind of round going here. Is there a date on here? 1-9? The year is 1912? And we're the 19th of the second. Nah, oh, I'm trying to make sense again of a date. 1921? That's not quite possible either, right? Rue des Bouchers. I think this is a famous street name. I mean, it's obviously World War One or two. I'm gonna say two. Heavy destruction, probably after a heavy bombardment. Is Rue de Boucher a famous street potentially in Paris, I guess? I'm not sure. Could even be Brussels in a way, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure if Brussels got bombed heavily, to be honest. Yeah, let's go with Paris. There's a really cool website about World War II with locations near me with like statues and small explanations of certain fights or interesting stories that took place. And maybe one of the next days I actually want to use it to create a video. The only issue is that it's a little bit less about maps and more about history, but I think it would be interesting and I'm thinking about using it one of the next days potentially for a video. I'm gonna say it's World War II. I'm not sure. Does this hold a clue? The year could be 19, so 1919, the 21st of the 12th month, so 21st of December 1919. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure how to read it. It's potentially not even a date at all. So also, I think bombardments were way more common in World War II, even though this could be World War One with like tank destruction. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with World War II anyway. Let's go with like 42. 1942, Paris. Let's see. Oh, 1944, so 2 years off again. I kept messing up the years with like a one, two, three couple of years. And we were not in Paris. We were actually in, what is this place called? Coutances. Coutances. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Soldiers of the USA 4th Armored Division moving through the ruins of Coutances, France, shortly after liberating the town during Operation Cobra. Amid the devastation, the town's medieval cathedral stands intact in the background. That's actually interesting. Yeah, heavy destruction, but the big tower of the cathedral is still standing. I potentially also should have figured out these are American troops, so they were already liberating Europe, which would put us more so towards the end of the World War. Anyway, let's look at the final score. 46k. This is actually a really good score. Yeah, quite happy. I'm happy to be able to push a video out because it was quite a struggle. Health was not optimal today, but yeah, I'm happy to get something published. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. That was day 36. Have a good weekend and goodbye.